God
Let's
damn it.
do it.
Fucking... Wakanda forever! Woo!
Fucking suck. Sorry.
It's the greatest movie of our time. What are you talking about?
Greatest fucking Africa.
All right, this week's review is for Wakanda Forever, currently in theaters from Disney's Marvel. And the review is this movie sucks. All right, guys, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go home.
Sucks, we're done. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
End roll, end credits.
End roll.
Cheers.
End.
Yep.
And then, all right, see you guys later. I'm kidding.
We just saved you 2.5 hours. You're welcome.
Everybody's aware that hey Semper. Everybody's aware that Chadwick Boseman died a couple years ago, and so they had to either recast or somehow write Black Panther out of his own movie. And rather than doing the hard thing, which would be just to swallow the pill and recast so you keep the character going, they instead decided, no, we'll just make a Black Panther movie that doesn't have Black Panther in it. It's just all side characters.
And have him die off screen. Off screen die.
Yeah. Which I mean,
I had him. Go ahead. Sorry.
I get why you did that. Like it's like we wanted to be respectful. It's like I get
how,
but
how?
You're still
you have him in a suit. You could have had him do anything.
Also, you're still building the movie on the back of a dead man. Like respect's kind of out the window at this point.
Respect went out the window when they used his fucking Twitter account to promote this movie.
Exactly.
Correct.
After his death. Correct.
You're telling me you can't have a superhero do something heroic, and you don't have to show his face at all. Just have him in a stunt guy in a suit, and then die for Wakanda or whatever. You gotta have him.
How would you guys? Okay, so the way that he dies is he gets this super virus. Shiri, his sister,
super AIDS,
is like trying to furiously get a cure fixed.
Heart disease.
But he dies. The itis. He dies.
Diabetes. Damn it! You son of a bitch! I was gonna do that.
He dies before she can figure out a cure. Right? Not that Wakanda doesn't have stasis technology or anything like that.
Yeah, they didn't put Bucky in stasis for 30 years. What the fuck, man? Dude, they should have recast him. Or bring back the other guy. Say, hey, we cloned him. We mixed his DNA and we the guy that's in Creed. I keep forgetting his name.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, bring him back. He technically should have won. I think the other guy cheated to become the Black Panther again, because he technically won. And he's in this movie too for some reason.
They could have just made fucking M'Baku the Black Panther. That would have been the easiest fucking thing.
Yeah.
I know we're jumping the gun here, but he was the best part of this movie.
He was the only part of this movie I honestly really remember that much. That's why I have this up, because I can't. This movie is so fucking boring. Okay.
Him and Angela Bassett, but go on.
So Angela Bassett, dude, Angela Bassett drowning was the funniest fucking shit ever. So you had their funeral, and they, I guess, send his body into space.
I don't know what the hell that was about. It floated.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
Just went into a ship and then away.
Honestly, that would have been a good way to pull him back, to bring back Black Panther in the next movie, is to just send his body off into space, and you could just be like, I don't know, something happened and the casket came back and he's alive, but he looks different.
Yeah, they do the whole Spock treatment. He wants to some planet, and they terraformed it, and now he's in.
Yeah, they sent him to the Genesis planet, and now he looks like fucking Zachary Quinto.
Well, that was disrespectful. And wasn't real African culture, they'd eat him.
I mean,
I don't really know a lot about African.
It really depends.
Yeah, they would eat him. Yes.
Yeah, it really depends.
I don't think I'm too off on that one. Sorry. I gotta read up on my African culture.
Yeah. So they had the funeral, and then let's see, is it right after that?
And they do the,
She goes to the UN and basically tells them to go fuck themselves.
for no
And
reason at all.
yeah, for
For
no reason at
trees.
all. And
We're
then like
keeping
And
it.
we
Okay.
hard cut to like I can't remember what they're like. Oh,
they're
it's
trying to
that's
steal the
the
vibranium.
Molly. Like
This
yeah,
is the yeah.
they're stealing like vibranium back or some shit. I don't even remember what the fuck's happening in this scene.
They're trying to
I
they're
saw
trying to
this
take
movie twice and I couldn't tell you what the fuck is
they're
going on
trying to
here.
take the vibranium from the Wakanda Molly Center or whatever.
Yeah, and
But they knew that was gonna
not
happen, so they
not Black Panther and fucking Spear Lady are defending it or some shit.
Bald
with their
lesbian.
magical
Stop it.
bullshit fucking devices, and
I liked her better when she was in Walking Dead.
I didn't. She sucked then too.
I mean, yeah, but at least she.
Now she has a spear instead of a sword.
I like
There's
the
not much
sword
difference.
better.
It's
A lot more
believable
practical. Yeah, a
than
lot
her
more
magical
practical.
fucking spear.
Dude, they do this thing in this movie where like she keeps like hitting stuff with her spear, and like, is this supposed to be a joke?
I don't know. It was a run-on thing. Like the spear could do it. The spear was almost another character in the fucking movie. She used it so much.
Yeah.
Larva
It could
says,
do anything. It could do anything except stop fucking motherfucker
Blue Mexican.
blue
Like,
blue Mexican ocean people.
yeah, this like dude, like this movie might be like one of the most racist movies like I've ever seen. Like,
I mean, if we made this movie, we'd be racist for sure.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, we haven't even gotten to the point where they go full fucking
dude, these like,
heel. It's almost like a heel turn where it's like they want us to fucking say something. This is a fucking trap.
do you
Yeah.
remember like these actions? This action sequence is so forgettable. I don't even remember any of this happening.
The cuts.
I watched this
cuts in that
twice.
scene.
No,
The
because these are
editing.
trained soldiers that are taken out by fucking chicks with spears. Guys with AK-47s
Yeah,
and AR-14s are taking out with fucking spears.
I thought the Congo kind of proved that otherwise. You know,
Yeah. Gun versus spear. Guess didn't read that book.
yeah. I it's so stupid. And like their spear like they showed in like the last one, their spears can shoot like laser blasts. It's like that is the most impractical bullshit I've ever seen.
Why don't you just have a gun at that point? A laser
Yes,
gun.
exactly.
What the fuck?
The gun's literally designed for aiming at stuff. The spear's not. The spear's designed for throwing at stuff.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, no women are like harmed at all in this movie.
Yeah.
Every guy is portrayed in a negative light.
I mean, I could say it could be argued that this movie did a lot of harm to women overall. Men
It
like,
makes me hate him
fucking
more. Am I
shitheads.
right, guys?
Hey,
So, fish people, take these fucking goddamn scientists and like make everybody start killing themselves and shit. It's honestly probably one of the coolest parts of the movie. And you get to see the first fish people.
I like that the people that were left, the trained soldiers, are getting mowed down left and right. But this nerd scientist chick is just running through them like they're not even there with her fucking single pistol. But all these trained fucking probably snipers and SEALs get wiped out immediately in one move. But she's able to fight off like
It's puss
I think
armor.
she blasted like 10 of them. You know,
It's puss armor.
I thought that's what you said. You said puss armor.
Yeah, it's
Puss
puss armor.
armor.
I guess we
thought
should
you were doing
also
plot
let
armor, but-
everybody know that we're definitely gonna be doing spoilers.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you though, we're gonna be saving you a lot of fucking time watching this god awful movie.
Killing people.
And then we go back to
Yeah.
Wakanda, where this bitch is, dude. These ships and this like the technology of Wakanda is just fucking moronic.
Whatever they need it to be. It's just like, we need it to be able to swim very fast underwater.
I
We need it to
already
fly.
hated that like they just have like essentially spaceships, like just essentially as their normal like mode of transportation.
Remember in the first one they said, "Oh, this is all because of vibranium." But
Yeah.
the first Captain America, they're like, it's just a metal. I don't know how a
Dude,
metal
they're like,
can do
we
all this
have the
shit.
only vibranium on Earth. Where the fuck did Captain America's shield come from? That's vibranium.
Oh, I'm sure there's a backstory where the Starks steal it.
Yeah, probably.
Well, they are white.
Yeah.
They
throw-
colonized that vibranium into a shield.
Yeah, oh god, they did the whole backstory. It was like, this is the only amount of vibranium we could find. And what did they say in Age of Ultron? They have this great metal and they turn it into a frisbee.
Yeah, pretty
All right,
much.
that was pretty. When fucking Marvel was actually still funny.
Just it's poor craftsmanship at every level in this movie.
I like they're so advanced, but they didn't have cable TV and see all the nations around them with a bunch of tiny little kids with exploded stomachs and
Right.
starving bodies running around with flies in their eyeballs.
And you mean to tell me, like, especially in Africa, this country hasn't got like a fucking goddamn drought like once or twice? That would have set them back a few years.
Nope, no, because of metal. Because of a metal.
Because of a metal. That
Metal.
might as well be fucking magic. I'm sick of these goddamn magic metals. Like
There's-
I watched Black Adam earlier. There's literally a metal in it called Eternium. Like, can you fuck off with this shit already? It's so fucking gay.
Who was naming these things in these movies? Fucking vibranium, eternium.
It's
What the
yeah.
hell was it on in the Avatar?
Unobtainium.
Unobtainium.
But
Like,
they
Jesus
totally had a
Christ.
bunch. So like that's a terrible name.
Yeah, it should be plentiful.
Oh god, dude, this thing looks so awful too. This looks like, you remember Hellboy, Abe Sapien?
Mhm.
Oh shit,
It
you're
looks
right.
like Abe
I was thinking of
Sapien with
that.
like fucking
Yeah.
Predator dreadlocks.
No, that's exactly what that fucking is.
It's
George
the
Romero
worst.
should be, or what? Not George Romero. What's the other? Yeah,
Guillermo
no,
del
was it George-
Toro.
Guillermo del Toro. He should be like fucking furious right now. They stole his designs.
This is it's so fucking dumb. I wonder if that's gonna be used later.
Huh? This fucking suit that we're all staring at. We got to take a whole minute to look at.
Just more. I
Chekhov's
have to make a fake vibranium. I don't know why I made her Mexican. But whatever.
Yeah, what?
I was working on my African
Hola.
accent earlier
Hola,
too.
mama.
I don't know how it works. My people, my
We have to
vibranium.
We have to make the fake suit for the vibranium. Yes. That was bad too. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What is this hat?
We're bad at this. I don't know. It's a hat I only see on Sundays.
It's like a weird mushroom hat. Let's go sit by the river and talk more. You just had a whole scene that was like minutes long of you two just talking, but nothing.
Yeah, why don't we stay in the secure room? No, let's go in this darkly lit right by a, I don't know what body of water it is, because their landscape keeps changing. So I have no idea where the fuck they are ever.
Yeah.
Half this movie was them just talking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
More
fucking
than half.
boring.
I'm sorry. More than half of this movie was just them
More-
talking.
They
It's
go
not
from
like talking-
talking in the lab to talking by the river.
It's not even like they're discussing feelings. They're talking to get to their feelings.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like that's what it
yeah,
is.
that's true.
Half the movie is like, tell me what you're feeling. No. Okay, we're gonna sit here for another 10 minutes and talk about it.
Maybe you should tell me. No.
Huh.
Please?
This is like the worst scene in the whole fucking movie.
So fucking stupid.
My
All right,
my
so
mother told me about a land like this.
We have
They're
a
in
Mexican
Mexico.
crossing.
How did you-
the ri-
Yeah, how'd your mom know about Wakanda 600 years ago?
We have a Mexican crossing a river. That's all I'm gonna say.
It really, I mean, it's like, and it's isolation versus globalization. It's like they're
They live like very close to the Amazon rainforest. You fucks. Like, you could have just went there, you dickheads. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
The Amazon's in South America again.
Spruce Goose says, have
Still,
you guys
I
talked
said
about?
closer to there than the
We haven't got
Africa
there yet,
is,
Goose.
Kev.
Okay, you're right.
I said there's a place called the Amazon rain that they're closer to.
Okay, you're
I
right.
didn't say it
I'm
was
sorry.
in Mexico.
I'm sorry. You're right.
It's like, don't you guys technically have the same thing
No,
Wakanda does?
stop the show, Kev. I need you to understand that the Amazon rainforest is closer to
damn it,
Mexico than
Ken.
Africa is.
And then, like, every time you saw this guy at a fucking interview, I feel represented, representation, over and over and over again. You don't
And
have to
then,
feel
asshole, you don't know
represented.
your own history.
You don't have to feel represented. You just have to like the character. That's it.
You
Like,
feel
I would,
represented by blue water people, you fucking dickhead.
like, they could have made this into a good version of Namor if they wanted to.
And he could have been Mexican.
Like, all they had to do was
mean,
write this character well. Like, everything else
Right.
could have been exactly the same. It could have, because the whole reason why he's like this isn't because of representation, Kev. It's because of rights. They don't have the rights to Namor. That's Universal. It's got the rights to Namor.
Oh, that's right.
So
That's
if
why
they
he's
make
Namor.
if they make a completely comic accurate Namor, they would have to pay Universal a shit ton of money. And like they would get like a
Even-
portion of the fucking like box office and shit.
Okay, well, sidebar, real quick. I mean, that's what they do with the Hulk. That's why the Hulk doesn't have a
Yep.
standalone movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could still, I guess, go kind of comic accurate, but not make him the main villain. Maybe he comes in on the side and helps Wakanda with somebody else.
I think the rights work a little different for that. Like Hulk, I think they have
Okay.
an understanding with Universal. It's
Okay.
like you can use them, but you can't make your own movie. If it does, that's ours.
Right.
Because back then the shit wasn't fucking, like now I'm sure Universal's like, no, if you got that, we see what that deal you got with Sony, we want that.
Mm.
It's not the $1 billion business that was, or it is now that it was then, or that it is now and it wasn't then. Like,
Yeah.
they weren't fighting over the scraps like they are now. I just want to see that writing room. Like, Nomar's such a good character, but we can't really use him. What if we made him a flying ocean Mexican?
What if we
Uh,
made him
I'm listening.
black?
And
Dude,
change.
how funny if they
name
made
a
him
little-
black, just a black Namor. Like they just keep making every every character. Because fucking Black Panther wasn't even black originally.
It's true. He was white. That's true.
Where's that one, Wakanda Forever? Why do you skip over that part?
Right? There was no Wakanda at that point. And then here we go. We got some dudes. The only dudes in the whole fucking movie coming in,
portrayed
and they
like fucking retards.
they literally make these dudes start making monkey noises.
Literal monkey. You're not exaggerating. Literal monkey pound your chest.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to start jumping around the room and fucking.
you don't see the
throwing their
black ladies
feces at
doing
each
that.
other. No,
They're
yeah,
just
never seen the
emasculating
bald
these
chicks.
guys.
Because they're they're sophisticated. That's
They
why.
literally show them as dumb apes.
This fucking movie's goddamn racist as fuck.
Oh my god, it's so like ridiculous. It's like this. They're just daring you.
It's like
Say
these
something. Say
people
something.
are the ones who are responsible for Killmonger becoming king.
Yeah, right.
And they're the ones who are looking down on Umbaku and his clan of fucking snow apes, snow gorillas, because they literally do. I'm not being racist. They literally wear gorilla masks.
Mhm.
Correct.
Like that is the animal totem of their little offshoot of the tribe.
And pound their chest like King Kong. The exact movements of King
I
Kong.
did not write any of this. This was Disney. Disney's inclusive, diverse writing staff wrote this into a movie.
In between purple drink
Dude, look at this.
and fried chicken.
They're supposed to be fucking super advanced. Look at this fucking.
Oh, show the one with the plate in his fucking mouth.
Oh yeah, show the plate, please.
See, I don't think it's in this
He's
scene.
in
I
this
think,
scene.
I don't think
He's
they
in the
show. He's
scene.
sitting right there. You can see him.
I think his name is Buku Raincatcher or something. I don't know.
This is where we get to meet, guys. The star of the show, Miss Riri.
Queen.
Williams.
Young black genius.
Queen herself, Riri Williams.
Dude, it is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Oh, don't
gonna
worry.
create-
If you don't know she's like a genius, you might not like miss that part. You're gonna get reminded about 67 times in this fucking movie.
Every dialogue is her being a genius. Every scene is, oh, you're smart.
And how every white person
Is bad.
is like, oh no, you can't do this. And she's like, watch my blackness do this. And then she does it. It's amazing. And then they give her a name like Riri.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
Riri.
That's literally that's what we would used to say when we found out we couldn't say retarded anymore. Like that person's a little Riri.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, now we're just gonna change that person's little Riri Williams.
Uh-huh. We're gonna change
I-
the definition of Riri.
I just don't get the direction that they're going in. I mean, the comics with her in it, like, the sales are horrible. Why would you adapt that? I don't
No, it's
understand.
okay because they changed it. Because in the comics, she stole the suit. This one, she built one that's fucking retarded looking.
In Wakanda.
Yeah.
Without an arc reactor, mind you.
Yep.
No, she has spunk, so it's a spunk reactor. Well, that just sounds like jizz. Sorry.
Dude,
Sorry,
this
never
is like
Give
the
her my
weirdest.
spunk.
This is like the weirdest interaction too. Like this guy's like, "Oh, did you get my homework done?" Like you're an MIT.
Again, another dumb white guy.
Dumb white guy number. Well, I think we're at like 4 or 5 at this point. He's
Yeah.
wearing a shirt that says MIT. on
Yeah, he's wearing
He
a
need-
shirt that says MIT.
He needs a young black teenager to fucking do his homework for him.
God,
He's
it's-
already a nerd, you fucking idiots. He's not there on a fucking football scholarship.
I got differential equation class in like 15 minutes.
You got what?
Differential equation class. It's not
Differential
a
equation class?
thing.
Is that a
You
thing?
bitch.
That's not a thing.
No.
No, that would be like calculus or some shit. Not
Right?
A class on, yeah.
Yeah, I got space rocket class. I gotta get out of here. Get the fuck
Dude,
out.
Sorry, in
It's-
15 minutes, I hope that building's like right next door to your dorm. The dialogue should have been, I have Calc 2. I'm about to leave to go to my Calc 2 class.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but instead I gotta go to rocket surgery class.
Get out of
They totally are kidnapping her because at one point she says, I will give you 2 options. You can either come to Wakanda conscious or unconscious.
Yep, that was said.
That's an abduction. Like, that's a straight up fucking abduction. Just
On
Pure-
foreign soil, by the way.
utter autonomy. They can do whatever the fuck they want, but any other country does anything, even within the UN's like guidelines. No, you are bad.
Nope.
You don't deserve to have vibranium. They have Captain Marvel. Who's fuck your vibranium? Who give a shit about your fucking vibranium? We got Doctor Strange. Motherfucker can turn back time. Fuck your vibranium. Fucking
Not only
idiot.
that,
How fucking dare you? You
not
don't.
only that,
You're
that
afraid
spear,
what you'll
that-
do with vibranium. Go fuck yourself.
they just fucking brought back billions of people. What the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, not
Their
not
own
even.
fucking power.
That's a good point, Ken. The whole big thing where like half of all creation was just wiped out, and then brought back 5 years later. Not even mentioned.
Yeah, and part of that was the fucking Black Panther. He disappeared in that dust cloud.
Not even fucking mentioned.
Nope.
Not once.
No, not thanks, white people. No, they probably blamed you. Thanos would never come here if we were in charge.
WandaVision was fucking dog shit, but at least they had the balls to address the blip. And I
Yeah.
think like that scene with her coming back in the hospital and like finding out her mother had died years ago. I thought that was like one of the best scenes in the whole fucking show.
Out of a show that started off pretty promising, like, what is this? This is interesting, and then just completely shit the bed. Yeah, that was absolutely one of the highlights of that show.
Just
You know
like
their
kill the
names,
cops. Like these
they're-
cops come up to help, and these people just kill the cops. And Okoye doesn't even give a fuck.
No.
Like they have no sense of like what these characters are supposed to be heroes.
It's not even brought up either. It's just like, no, it's like, Yeah, they stole the princess. Oh, good. I'm glad nothing bad happened.
The only sensible thing to happen in this movie was Okoye to get fired for letting the princess get
Yeah,
kidnapped.
and
Yes.
I love this guy and the huge black guy, dude. I love when the other chick shows up and he's like, "Oh, thank you for saving my daughter. Now I'll banish you forever." I was like, I love this guy. He's like, he's talking shit on the queen. Absolutely right too.
Yeah, like
It was like, yeah, it was her fault. Your daughter got kicked. And he's like, yeah, thank you for saving my daughter. Now I'll banish you forever.
This fucking movie
Yeah, that
is
guy
so
ruled.
bad. Like, what if he just like grabbed him and like, hey, do you guys see these?
Or didn't touch them because they're probably evidence.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what if he just like,
Walking around with
you
a
know,
crime
followed
Not
procedure?
not probably. They are evidence.
Like, what if he just
And how many-
followed basic police procedure of chain of custody?
He was like, oh wait, these guys have been here for hours. I better just steal something that makes noises and beeps.
Also, how do they have the technology to hack a Wakanda? Like, if Wakanda's being so like withholding with their
Well-
shit, how do they have the technology to hack a Wakanda
Yeah.
bracelet? Also, why do their
Good
anal
point.
beads have phone functions?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
God. All right, let's go ahead and cut. Okay, we're kind of running out of time, so we'll just kind of, instead of continue to go this bit by bit, we'll kind of jump to the end and we'll talk about Namor. But before this, we're gonna talk about this in the mid credit scene. This is Black Panther's lady,
Yeah.
and she now lives in Haiti. And her name I can't say because every time you say it, it sounds like you're saying the N word. And I swear to God, it's not me. It's her name is literally Nagia.
Niggerita.
No, it's Nagia.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Let's Till you said it better. Let's call her Nicole.
Nicole, yeah. So like this bitch is just like in Haiti, which I get like she's supposed to be doing like outreach there, right? But
Mhm.
like you find out
Liz
later
there.
she's hiding T'Challa's son in Haiti.
Haiti.
Why are you
Safest place in the
hiding
world.
him in Haiti?
Why would you think he'd be safe? Other than a place with a fucking force field around the whole goddamn country.
Right? I didn't want him to the pressures of being king. You know that's not the king's not decided that way, right? Like you gotta go fight for your king.
Every person in this country has murdered to stay alive, but he's safer here. When God doesn't try to destroy it every 10 years with a giant fucking wave.
Why did this bitch even come here? I don't remember.
I don't know. Why would you go to Hatiti, as they call it?
I don't remember either why she went there to go discuss her feelings, I guess.
All right.
I think she went batshit because what's his name fucking died in the cloud, and I guess she stayed alive with his bastard kid, and like had to live for 5 years with his bastard kid.
All right, let's fucking end this up because
Oh,
Jesus,
thank
we could
God.
talk about this shit for hours, but let's cap
All
this
day,
at
yeah.
2. Fucking not
Yeah.
have to hang ourselves after this.
Basically, his mom made a blue flower, and
Okay.
he grew up with fucking winged feet.
So the whole reason
He's a
Shuri
mutant.
comes
They
down
say
to
he's
this
a mutant.
fucking underwater city is so that Namor can tell her a really long story that
20
is really
minutes.
fucking dumb, and then give her a bracelet from his mom. For why would you do that? Just a stranger just gonna give your mom's ancient bracelet to? Also, how did it hold up so well over the years?
Yeah, underwater.
So-
Under fucking hundreds of feet of water where the pressure would fucking crush any human's brain.
Super Spurg says, "What's Haiti got to do with the Marvel movie?" Exactly. Why the fuck they even put that bitch in Haiti? Because they want Wakanda to look like, oh, they're going to the most, war torn and tragedy stricken areas where black people live and helping. It's like, well, you suck because Haiti still sucks.
How do you fix it? By sending a person.
Yeah, sending a person. So like, Namor's story is his people got stricken with smallpox, and a shaman had a fucking vision from the harvest god or whatever the fuck, I don't remember which god,
Who fucking knows? Come on, you
To-
really got to be accurate.
to eat this glowing seaweed, or to grind up this glowing seaweed and drink it, right? So he gives it to all his people. Everybody turns blue and starts having trouble breathing. So somehow their first thought is, I'm gonna jump into water. And
In the water,
yeah, and they find out they can breathe underwater.
salt water, by the way.
Yes, salt water. It just so happened to be specifically salt water. All right, so we got like 10 minutes left of this fucking show. So Namor's whole thing is they ate this plant, went underwater, right? His mom grew old. He was born with wings on his feet, which it's
Somehow not blue.
it's one of the dumbest fucking visuals. Like, here's his mom. I am
Who
an
said he's a
Incan.
mutant?
Like, she didn't get like sacrificed.
No, they all went in the water. They hid in the water. As a water creature, he got fucking feathers on his feet. Sorry.
Yeah.
And fucking elf ears.
Yes.
Like his culture. Like his cool cotton. Fuck you.
I would have been more fine with it if they just gave him the ability to fly,
Right?
and then like
You already got
give
a
him,
magical bullshit plant. Make
give
him
him-
fly.
give him like fucking Hermes shoes, with the little wings on it because he can fly.
Oh, yeah, that would have been better.
Yeah, like the
them,
little
like, on your
flash
ankles.
shoes.
That's what I thought he had was fake.
No, he's got
fucking shoes that made him-
actual bird wings on his legs, on his ankles. Because that would.
I just
How
I
are you
can
not
see
flying?
the writing room for this.
How is he not flying feet first?
Yeah, exactly. It's like upside down. And like I can just see the writing room. It's just like, oh, because they're all high and shit because he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I get they
Hey,
wanted
wait,
to be.
let's make him a bird.
I get they wanted to be comic book accurate, but like this just doesn't translate. Oh yeah, and it turns them all blue, and they all go jump in the ocean because that was
That's
a
what you do when you turn blue.
yeah, that was a solution that anybody would have thought of. I can't breathe.
Hey.
You know what would help? Water.
Yeah.
Can't breathe.
We're turning blue. You know what? Let's go into the
Holy
green
shit,
water.
Kev! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Can't breathe.
In a Black Panther movie, there's an entire tribe of people that can't breathe. Holy shit, this movie is so fucking racist.
Yup.
Oh, it gets worse. I've been holding him back. I'm ready to go, baby.
Like, you didn't have to say anything. They do all of it for us.
That's what I mean. I'm just gonna point it out. That thing your brain saw that maybe you didn't really realize, I'm gonna point it out for you.
So, like, his mom dies, and he's like, I'm gonna go bury her where she was born or whatever. And they run into Spanish missionaries who are torturing the natives, which, like, okay, yes, that happened. Yes, definitely happened. But you're painting it as like, ooh, the Incans were this benevolent. The Incans would sacrifice people every morning, going, "Oh, it's morning time. Let me cut out a fucking heart."
Yeah, you would have cut out of your blue mom's fucking cunt if she didn't take you to the water, you fucking retard.
They would fucking cut out the hearts of babies. Like tens of thousands of people died, and there was one day where I think they sacrificed 1,000 people, and that was like towards the end. They thought, "Oh, I know what will help. Let's murder everyone."
That was a Tuesday for them. You fucking dickhead.
Yeah, benevolent. Like, your tribe very likely would have sided with the Spanish to take down the Incan Empire.
I think it wasn't the Mayans. I think it was the Aztecs. They actually had two calendars. One was a solar and a lunar one. And every 50 years, the calendars would collide and combine, and they would start over. And on that day, like, they sacrificed like thousands of fucking people
Yeah.
because they wanted to appease the gods, just have a good new cycle or whatever.
Kev, we just kind of say shit to say shit. If you bring that nerd accurate shit in here again, I will throw you out.
But then the Spanish give him the name Namor, the boy without love. It's like, you just made this even more gay.
So gay. Why would they name him? They name him Public Enemy number 1. Numero 1, Public Enemy.
So,
I don't know Spanish.
do you guys ever think about where they got this suit from?
Which
Always
one? What am I looking
the-
at?
Stole it from the Americans, right?
Yeah,
I think.
which would imply they just murdered those scientists, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you're just wearing a dead guy's suit.
Yeah.
Didn't
Surprised
think
they didn't make that. I was like, man, it really smells like death in here.
somebody shit themselves in here?
Why do
Yeah,
I
they-
smell tears?
He goes to show them their city. Honestly, the city is not that impressive. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
No, you know what they're living in? A giant fucking unflushed toilet. What? How the hell are they like getting rid of
true.
their waste in there?
Yeah, like
How do they sleep?
primate anatomy doesn't really work well for underwater shit.
No. Yeah. How do?
It's like, at least in,
Kev's
like-
right. How do you sleep?
At least in Aquaman, like they had like buildings where they would they'd build vertically because you can swim and shit. Like you can move in like complete 3 dimensions. So like they had
Yeah.
the buildings that were like, kind of like that,
The
and
whole
like
city was a bowl
yeah, pretty much.
with a shiny fucking light that they're totally using that vibranium. It kind of lights up their bullshit toilet fucking city.
You guys notice that they're playing Aztec basketball at one point?
Oh yeah.
You know what happens when you're the losing team in Aztec
They
basketball?
kill everyone.
Yeah, you just get
Yep.
murdered.
Aztec fucking basketball usually play with the heads of your enemies.
Also, how did like a group of like 15, 20 turn into like hundreds in like just a couple 100 years? Like there'd be
Yeah.
a lot of fucking going on.
Well, that's why they're fish people, because they're all fucking deformed because of all the inbreeding.
So he fucking gives her this stupid fucking bracelet that was his mother's, which why would he do that?
Why would you give your mother's bracelet to a rando who is
Yeah.
not even, you don't even know is your enemy or your friend yet?
I like the Ryan Kennel's solution to this or answer to this. Fucking goddamn Namor's an incel. He wants to fuck, and so he just like kidnaps her and like starts giving her stuff. Like weird approach, bro.
Here, here's my mother's bracelet.
Yeah.
Here's my dick.
Yeah.
Your move.
All right, so let's get all the way. We don't need all this shit. So basically, he shows up, goes, "Hey, don't come looking for your daughter, or we'll know. Or don't tell the Americans." Which is like, why wouldn't you have already told the Americans that it wasn't you?
And her super spy wife of fucking Chadwick Boseman goes in there, blasts these people that you saw earlier didn't die when they got like ran through with a fucking spear, but somehow some energy weapon kills them.
Do we? I don't remember how fucking Shuri gets out of the goddamn Atlantis.
Oh, she escapes. Because
Yeah, through what's her name's
someone-
girlfriend? Shows them.
Yeah. Comes down and saves her.
Remember, she's got some
no,
kind
I
of
don't.
swimming device.
Nope, don't
Yeah,
remember.
it's like
any
a
of that.
Wakandan underwater jet ski or some shit.
Nope,
Yeah.
don't remember that whatsoever. That's
Okay.
not in my
Saves
brain.
them both, and then she calls this World War Wakanda.
But Namor comes back, fucking kills the queen, which is where we get to see.
Oh no,
Oh, dude,
Namor.
hold on. We almost skipped the part where he's doing the Dragon Ball Z hand motion.
Oh yeah.
Kameha. And all those people just go.
Ah!
All those people just go Kameha back to him, and he starts saying he basically starts going Rise, whatever the fuck the name of the city. It should have been Rise Atlantis. Would have been what he was supposed to. But like,
Really, but I don't think they have the rights to that either.
yeah, they don't have the rights.
Rise Mexico City. Okay.
Right, let's kill some Africans.
I love the race war in this.
Right.
I love. Okay, here's what I'm holding
Jesus.
back. I was like, why this movie is so fucking racist. You know how they killed Africans? By knowing they can't swim and just drowning them all. It was like, hey, we can just like sort of add a little water to it. They can't swim.
So they
And
want.
you know what? He killed the queen with that.
They want Wakanda to help them fight the surface people. So he kills their queen?
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect plan.
Because it makes what's her name queen, and since they had a connection, I don't know, some shit like that. I guess.
Yeah,
It's the
he gave her a
stupidest shit
bracelet.
ever.
Yeah,
It's the
I know.
stupidest shit ever.
So they lose that fight. The queen dies, and they spend like 30 minutes with her playing with fucking again ping pong balls to like solve the fucking problem.
Dude, there's so many times in this fucking movie this guy should have died. He literally gets punched by Namor and sent flying like fucking 20 feet.
Through a building too. Yeah.
Breaks through his armor.
Yeah, and then you find oh he's got vibrate. That's not how armor works, dipshit. This is like
He just wakes up and goes,
the
Fucking
plate
some kind
might
of chimp
break,
noise.
but your fucking innards could still be liquefied.
Yeah. But he's the Energizer Bunny, he just keeps going.
So fucking it's terrible.
It's so bad. And like the end scene is like the worst fucking part.
So I want to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna drown you. Let's get no more, floods. Hey, we should stop him, but man, he's so
His
strong
little
with his
flying,
fucking.
dude, the way he
flying feet.
flies through the air looks so stupid too. Where he's like pushing off. Looks like he's like ice skating.
Like his wings aren't even there. He's just sort of ice skating through air.
Yeah, it's fucking so stupid.
His
He
wings.
He drowns the queen and then says, "Hey, bury your dead, mourn your losses. I'll be back in a week."
Yeah.
Fucking
With my whole
week?
army. Why? I thought you
Yeah.
were supposed to be
Week.
fighting the other people.
It's like,
Dude.
and why? You killed us with like 4 people in a mild flood. Like, why do you need a whole army?
The queen could have been saved with just CPR.
I was like, this whole Wakanda is the strongest nation in the world. It got killed by a mild flood and a guy that drank a Red Bull. Eat shit.
It's like your mom died because you didn't know CPR. You can program anal beads to do magical things, but you don't know how to do CPR.
Why does nobody in your fucking city know how to swim?
This was the saddest line too. The whole and when I say sad, I don't mean like it made me sad. I mean it was like, ugh, lady, you should just get a new life. She went, now everyone who truly knew me is dead. My brother and my mother. Are you forgetting somebody? Your dad, perhaps?
you-
You fucking bitch.
You just missed your dad. You seem like a good guy. Your brother went to war for him.
Dude, M'Baku's the only fucking likable guy in this whole fucking movie, and he's barely
Dude,
in
yeah.
it.
Fucking.
He should have at least a broken sternum.
And he's treated like such a bitch in this fucking movie.
He is.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, and just so happened the bracelet this dude gave me has vibranium in it, so I can remake the fucking Turns out the bracelet that he just randomly gave her out of nowhere makes no sense.
Vibranium in it.
Was the thing she needed to synthesize
that's
the
not-
stupid fucking thing. It
That's
becomes the
not
Black
shit,
Panther.
it's
Print it.
bullshit plant device.
It's so
Don't worry, you got 40 minutes to figure it out because nothing happens.
dude, like, and so she takes the plant, right? She resynthesizes it, takes the plant, and she fucking sees Michael B. Jordan because they had to get him into this movie somehow.
Yeah. We don't have Black Panther, we got Michael B. Jordan.
I gotta have somebody.
Dude,
And he
like,
tells her what everybody already knows. You're doing this for revenge. Nuh-uh. Yeah, well, maybe a little.
I don't even really like Michael B. Jordan that much, but he's such a better actor than everybody else in this fucking movie. The moment he shows up, you're just like, God, they look like CW actors.
Yeah. And he just like fucking goes there and throws his dick around and just makes everything like I'm owning this whole fucking thing, and he does.
Yep, and he bounces.
And then bye.
Gets his paycheck
Wait,
and
you-
leaves. And now
you're too
she's
good,
the
you
Black
gotta leave.
Panther, guys. Aren't you so excited?
But didn't
This-
she fucking fail the test?
This
failed.
90-pound black woman is the Black Panther now.
That you make the the big
All right, so the big
2-2 whatever
finale
thing.
is they get M'Baku and all their people together, and they get on a ship.
instead
One
of fighting them on land, you're gonna
Why-
fight the water people in
Yeah.
the water.
Get
also,
their home base.
why would a landlocked country have a ship?
Not a ship. This is like a submarine fucking fucking ice tanker giant fucking boat. Like, why do you have this?
Mhm.
All right, we're already 10 minutes over, so let's just get to the final fight and just fucking like all this is bullshit. It's just a bunch of CGI vomit, like
Yeah.
people
Before you do
running up
anything-
and
They're
down
cr-
Side of a dude fucking steering a ship with a stick.
Before
Dude,
you
we
do,
didn't
you
talk
gotta-
about we didn't talk about the fucking opening the goddamn fucking shield with fucking Donkey Konga drums.
I know. Yes.
We skipped that part. Luckily, it happened in pre-roll. Fucking did it, and we're gonna open this giant complex machine with.
You have before we
I hate
go
this
to the
movie. I hate it.
before we go to the final fight. You have to show the people the design of Ironheart.
Oh god.
God. Hard. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and their grand plan to end fucking Nomar was to heat him up.
Yeah,
Put 'em in a
so
heater, yeah.
apparently the way you defeat somebody with a let's say a moist
You
back.
kill a living god, apparently.
Hold on,
Moist
Ken.
back, yeah.
Well, you defeat somebody with a moist back is you dry it out.
You
Turn on the heaters, baby.
with a fucking space heater.
Yeah, that and then right before you do, you go Wakanda forever, because that won't fucking sound gay.
Yeah, before a spear through your spine.
Dude, I'm having a hard time finding a clear shot of this fucking bitch in the fucking stupid Iron
It's
Heart.
all right.
Dude, it's so bad.
Honestly, you're not missing anything.
Yeah.
It's the
so
worst
bad.
CGI fight ever.
You know, I'm just gonna look it up real quick. I'm just gonna look up Iron Heart.
Yeah, yeah. It's gotta be on Google.
I feel like you're gonna waste more time looking for it than just going through it.
So then somehow the ship fucking crashes on an island, and then they fight, and then Black Pantress.
Panther.
It's,
I guess
A
gets
desert
stabbed
island,
through the
by the way.
spine.
here she is.
There. Yeah,
Dude,
that's
look at
what-
this
that's
dog
the new
shit.
line.
This dog shit.
It's like she
Damn,
glued a bunch
dude.
of fucking hair dryers to the back her
You know-
back.
You know what it reminds me of? You remember like you had Legos, right? She's
Yeah.
the Mega Bloks version of Iron Man. This is fucking terrible. So yeah, fucking this bitch, the Black
that
Panther
a
lady, they fight Namor, gets stabbed through the fucking spine,
Yeah, literally in half.
and pulls the spear out, and then continues to fight him, and then blasts him with the thrusters from a exploded ship. How does that thing even have like any kind of signal attached to it still? Any kind of computer thing set up? It's just fucking.
She just says something and just fucking sparks exactly what she needs to do to this giant fireball.
Eric says, "Is that iHeart Radio, man?"
Fucking A, that's pretty damn accurate. Fucking A.
Oh god. Pretty much, long and short of it is, don't watch this movie.
Nice job, Zurich.
Sorry, Zarek.
This fucking movie sucks. All right, I feel like I'm spent on this.
Well, here we go. Long story short, she doesn't kill him, lets him go for whatever reason because she doesn't want to live on revenge. Goes back, lets him go. Was like, all right, everything's fine. The war's over. She steals the Iron Man suit from the little black girl, sends her back to Chicago. Doesn't go through with the ritual to become the fucking king or the Black Panther.
yeah.
She goes to Haiti for some reason. They don't really explain it. To cry for about 5 minutes, and then she meets her brother's new son, who is the legitimate king of Wakanda, and will become
How? But
her
they
fucking
choose it by
rival later.
combat. There's no legitimate king until he fights.
That's what I
somebody.
mean. She skipped the entire ritual. Why? How the hell is she the princess, queen? She just said, "Nah, I don't feel like dealing with it." I didn't understand that part at all.
This fucking movie sucks.
For a
You're not
movie
even
that-
playing by your own rules, you fucking fake Jew created fucking African bullshit.
for a movie that talks about not themes, I should say. There's some themes in this movie that talk about like revenge or getting over certain past things. They sure do call white people colonizers a lot.
Yeah, shit that happened like 400 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically this movie is so fucking backwards. It's ass backwards. Oh
And
god.
that's why it dropped by 79% from Friday to Friday.
I'm going to give this one a solid 1.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
I don't have a lower than 1.
Don't even give me popcorn. You don't deserve popcorn, Wakanda.
He's just fucking
Starve.
dog shit.
Yeah. I hope you get bloated stomachs
Oh,
and then
God, I can't believe
what happens after bloated stomach.
between the 3 of us, we spent 12 hours watching this fucking show because I had to watch it twice.
Woo!
You poor bastard. This and
Why
Rings of
would-
Power. Why would you watch anything
Oh.
ever again?
God damn! I'm gonna go fucking buy some rope to tie down packages.
You got 1,000,000 hammers. Just use one of those.
Yeah, right.
Save yourself some money.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Captain Mev for joining us this afternoon.
Yeah, thanks, Kev. Thanks, buddy.
Of course, that was fun. Anytime, gentlemen.
you definitely made getting through this fucking horse shit much more pleasant. So thanks. Well, guys, we'll see you next week. I don't really know what we're gonna do next week, but we'll figure it out. Are we gonna do one next week? Because I know Thanksgiving is next week, so I don't know if you're gonna be out of town or not, Ken.
No, I don't think I'll be out of town. I think I'll be here. But I am pretty angry, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll see you guys next week for more Burke Popcorn. Until then, watch some good shit. Don't watch this fucking Marvel horse shit. Go watch like fucking Casino or something or shit.
Yeah, or like, dude.
Even watch the original Iron Man. This movie's 1,000 times better than these fucking dog shit movies they're putting out.
Or like, dude, where's my car? You know, anything.
Hell,
better than
fucking Terrifier was better than this movie.
this. Terrifier 2. You give it the respect that it deserves.